This is Tom with the Crypto Crew, and today we're talking to Randall. How are you today, Randall?
Very good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. It's a hot day here, but we're enjoying it. Okay, if we can, let's shift gears just a little bit. You also touched on another sighting that you had that was a UFO. Could you tell us
Yes.
the approximate date of that and where you was at and what you saw?
Yes. It was about 11 years ago. It was the same morning that they had a bad helicopter crash in the military in New York State. It was like a training exercise. It was a Black Hawk, I believe, and it happened on that same morning. So I'm not sure of the exact year it was, but it was about 11 years ago. And I drive bus for a living, and I was on my way to work. It was about 2:45 in the morning leaving my house, and I live in a very residential area where there's not much streetlights or anything. So when I walked out of my house, as I'm looking to the east, the whole horizon was lit up, like 3 times what you would see in a full moon. And I didn't really know what it was. So as I was driving, I had to go east to go to work. So I got to this part of town, and I actually looked up, and I saw it was coming from some type of a craft. And as I got closer, I actually drove almost completely under it, and it was right aside of the road, and there was a big smokestack, and it was sitting like 100 feet above the smokestack, and it was a black triangle that had a red light up in the front part of it. It wasn't blinking. It was just a stationary red light, but I could see the perfect outline, and it was huge. It was between 80 and 100 feet wide.
Wow.
And it made absolutely no sound, and I got out of my vehicle, and I watched it for a good 10 minutes, and it was the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know if it was terrestrial or extraterrestrial, because the military has a lot of programs that we don't know about till 20 years after they come out into the open. So I don't know what it was. It's just I could tell you is I seen this thing as clear as day, and it lit up. The whole thing about it, it lit up everything. It was like almost like phosphorus burning. It had these 2 orbs that were on the wings, on top of the wings, and it lit up the whole sky like it was daytime.
Wow. Did it ever move, or how long did you watch it? Did it take away, or?
I stayed there for about 10 minutes, and I had to go to work. And as I left, I looked at my rearview mirror. It just stayed there. I could see it all, as I was driving off. I don't know what it was doing there, but it was just staying there, hovering, and it was making no sound. It was very, very strange.
Well, I have taken in a few reports recently, within the last year, of a black triangle seen here in Kentucky, and it's a friend of mine, a guy I know. He's a reverend, and
Okay.
He's seen this a black triangle, basically just like you described, and very large.
Oh.
And he actually seen it, moving through the sky real slow, no sound. So
Yes.
it's something odd. It's something not normal aircraft like we're used to seeing.
Yes.
But sounds like
I
you.
have told, people I've had on my bus, pilots and military people, I've told them about it, and some people look at you like you got 2 heads. Because a lot of people don't have open minds in the subject, I have an open mind to science and different things, and that's why I'm giving you the stories, because, people, open minds also are going to want to hear about this, and maybe other people have seen or heard the same types of things that I have.
Well, I've seen a lot of things throughout my life, everything from UFO to ghosts to Bigfoot. I think certain people are more open to seeing things like that, and that's
Yeah.
why they see it.
Yes.
But stories do need to be shared. It helps establish a pattern,
Yes.
and I really appreciate you, telling us your stories. And if you have any more sightings or any more unusual things around your home, feel free to contact me, because I would like to keep up on it.
Oh, definitely will.
And I appreciate you doing the interview. And if anything else develops, you make sure to contact me.
I definitely will.
And I thank you for doing the interview.
Oh, you're welcome.